Our next guest has appeared on BET's Comic View, HBO's Def Comedy Jam, and Comedy Central, just to name a few. And everywhere he goes, he leaves audiences in stitches.
Here with more on his upcoming Showtime special is comedian, actor, and radio personality, Earthquake.
Hello there, lovely.
Hey, sir.
Light skin brother, we'll get you later. Hello,
Take your time.
Hello,
Take your time.
sir. Thank
looking
you.
good.
Ooh, I feel an earthquake.
That's right, natural disaster
Shaking.
in the house.
Whoa.
That's registering on the Richter scale.
You know
I
that's
like
right.
that.
The only natural disaster that cannot be predicted.
I like
That's
that.
right.
Is that how you got your name,
Oh
Earthquake?
no, that's what happened when your mother take all the precautions not to have a kid and she still get pregnant. That's a natural disaster. That's why she called me Earthquake.
So your own mother gave you the stage name.
Yes, come here, Earthquake.
Come here, Earthquake.
Did everything, and I had to have you.
So what type of child were you, Earthquake?
I was an up-and-coming child, inner city kid, got in a little trouble, robbed a candy lady, you know, that kind of thing. Not robbed that way, just took an extra couple of pieces of
Now
candy.
and
That's all. Yeah, Skittles, that kind of thing, Tootsie Roll. Mary Jane was my favorite, you know. Open up and eat them, that type
Mary
of thing.
Janes were so good.
Wasn't it? I swear.
Well,
Favorite
speaking of
candy
so
ever.
good, let's talk about
Yes.
your upcoming Showtime special. My
Yes.
goodness, congratulations.
Well,
first
thank
of
you
all.
very much.
What can we expect?
Well, what you can expect. It's been 10 years since my HBO special. Now it's called These Ain't Jokes. And then, I don't tell jokes. I just tell what's going on, and it ain't jokes. My life, and just go at it. And I'm a quick comedian. You know, some comedians go dun 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 punchline, dun 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 punchline. I'm
Right.
punchline, 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 punchline.
Wow, rapid fire.
Oh yeah.
So
I hate quiet.
is all this content just coming from your real life experience?
Yes, it is. All my life, I tour. I have my own radio show, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I just said it was time to put something on wax again.
So how does this project differ from your last project, and how do you think you've grown as a comedian?
What's different now is 10 years ago, I did my 30-minute special. This one is an hour.
Oh, wow.
I was going through a divorce at that time.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
That's hard.
And you know,
Yeah.
you can't beat a black woman in court. They undefeated.
Undefeated.
Yeah, you got a better chance of getting a fair trial in Alabama in 1903 than beat a black woman. I'm telling you, so to try to make something funny during that time.
How do you make divorce funny?
Oh, you got to.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, one time, listen, my wife beat me so good in court sometime, I just pulled my lawyer to the side. Listen, did you pass the bar or did you hang at the bar? I mean, he was beating her so, and one time she beat me so bad, she just walked past and say, and still undefeated.
No.
No.
So, you know, it's cool.
So
We're
do you
still
laugh
friends
to-
now.
to
Yeah,
keep
you
the
gotta
pain
laugh.
away? Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
laughter is pain. All comedians go through pain. That's how we laugh. We deal
So
with
are
it.
you single and ready to mingle right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm single. And
All
no more
right.
paperwork for me. We can
No
get
more
married
paperwork.
again, but no paperwork.
Nice.
Okay.
No.
So what are you? What topics are you tackling this time around? Then are you talking about the single life, Mr. Bachelor?
Bachelor, my kids. I got 3 of those. Older kids in college, and I talk all about, you know, Obama, talk about the things that we're going through right now and all that type of thing.
And you don't shy away from any of your Obama topics. Why do you love him so much?
Hey, he's the first black president. I want to know why he's still doing it. I would have quit.
Me
I thought,
too.
wow, like, listen here, y'all can keep this job. Michelle, come on, get your stuff. Let's get on out of here.
It's so
Bring the kids.
demanding.
Yes, and then he's in there by himself now with nothing but Republican Congress. He's in trouble. Yeah, you're a black man in the one neighborhood by himself every time.
Earthquake, how do you make something serious like the Eric Garner case or Ferguson funny? How do you make things like that funny?
I think you just have to go with the reality of it. With
Okay.
all due respect, I have utmost respect for everybody that's protesting, but that is not where we need our problem. Our problem is to resolve the situation. And the situation we have to resolve it is we have to go to the ballot box and only support people that comes with a new law or legislation that says we have to change how they deal with us with deadly force, other than the discretion of the police of his fear.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, that's the problem. We're going to keep on doing it. And marching and protesting ain't going to change that. And being African American and we vote 98% Democrat, we vote, period. We need the legislators and the candidates that we support to bring that to us. So I say we shouldn't vote for nobody till they tell us how they're going to make that distinction.
That's a good point. You
Just
gotta,
period.
You got to march, but you also got to march to the ballot box.
Yeah, well, it ain't going to change. I mean, it's not going to change because, you know, back in the day when they set up a person, the police always had a gun on the side of his leg, put a gun in his hand. Man, he had a gun. They don't have to do that no more. All they have to do now is say, I was afraid. he was scared. He scared me, and that gives them the right to use deadly force.
Now, do you think that people are more willing to listen to you and you bringing social awareness to them because you're doing it through comedy?
Yes, I mean, comedy has always been the forefront. We're right below the preachers. You know, third eye.
That's a
We
good
as
way of
always,
looking
from
at it.
Richard Pryor to Dick Gregory, we have always had. Some of my contemporaries haven't took that mantle and ran with it, but I have, and I think that's the way that you can laugh, and then at the same time, I tell people it's like this: Chinese food never keeps you full. I'm soul food. When I eat, you're gonna be heavy, fall asleep, but when you wake up in the morning, you still gonna be hungry. You understand? You still gonna be full. I'm sorry, what I have told you, and that's what it's all about.
And you're going to be talking about how good that meal was the night
How
before.
good it was, and try to tell how it was. And they always tell you how good it was, but they can never fix it or cook it. I don't
Tell
know
it
what
the
was
same,
in
right?
that. Yeah, I don't know what was in that macaroni and cheese, but it was good. It had me sleeping. That type of thing.
Do you think there's anything off limits for you? Because there are some uncomfortable things you bring up in your stand-up.
Well, I have a problem with people being PC with comedians, period. How you get mad at a comedian? How do you get mad at a clown? That is our job. Our job description is to bring up, we have a third eye.
Yeah.
We see what you don't see. And it's our job to bring it to light. So when they get mad at my boy, which is a great friend of mine, Chris Rock, and the rest of them, and Artie Lane, I asked them, just look at the source. Was he a comic and he's a professional comic? Either you like a joke or you don't. There is no such thing of any joke that doesn't offend anybody.
That's true.
There's no such thing as that joke. Any joke you say is somebody. Ugly. Who the ugly dude, man?
Let's talk about your hit radio show. My goodness.
Yes.
You're just, I mean, you're an institution in this town.
Well, I'm trying to. We're trying to get syndicated. And Steve Harvey is a good friend of mine. When he first got into radio, I said, "You're getting in radio?" Well, see what he turned around with it. I said, "Well, let me get in it, but I can't get up early in the morning." Yeah, no.
I know.
Big
It's
difference.
not easy.
No, I feel for y'all.
But if the money's right,
I don't care if the money's right or not. 4 o'clock in the morning, I can't do it because, see, I need my sleep.
you need your beauty sleep.
Yeah.
It's important.
So if
You're
I
a
gotta
bachelor now.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, that means I got to go to bed about 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Ain't no woman gonna date you if you are already going to sleep right after the news go off.
If that check is right, she'll be right there with you.
So you gotta
yeah.
find
Sleep at 7.
I'm looking.
How different is doing radio from stand-up, and which one do you prefer more?
Radio distribution, because you get to talk to more people. Stand up, you're more free. Radio, of course, just like FCC sponsors and the rest, you have to be more politically correct. And by radio with me, it's easy for me. I'm like the MC. I let the music work for me. I come be on the brace, entertain, then I put Earth, Wind, and Fire on for you. And then let it go, put another song on for it. Frankie Belly, you know, I'll put those on and let them work for me.
So we
Just
know where to
entertain.
find you on the radio, definitely.
Yes.
So when can we check out your comedy special on Showtime?
My special will be on February the 24th. You also can catch me if you're in Kansas City this weekend, and also in the Montgomery, Alabama on the 19th of December.
Nice.
All sell out and going on tour. And also Shaq All-Stars when we come in for All-Star Weekend.
Fantastic.
Sounds
Yes,
like fun. Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Always keeping us laughing. Thank you so much
Well,
for
let me
joining
get
us.
there, brother. I had to give him some dap, you know, keep the brother in.
There we go. Uh-oh, there we go.
Thank you, Earthquake.
Y'all need a moment? Y'all need a moment?
Yeah.
She already
We do,
had that.
actually.
Take a moment. And we'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.